Welcome to the latest test server. My name is Sparkman, and today we're testing a new robot, which is we don't know if it's a medium or a heavy. It has the health of a very healthy medium. It has the speed of a light robot at 60 kilometers an hour, and it has a jump ability, and it has 2 medium hard points. So this looks like it may be another Regatka because it has a jump, but the jump is a long jump, not a high jump. So it's actually just used for speed. So it's similar to Regatka, but it is much faster than Regatka, and you'll see that in these clips. So this is the new map. It will be the new moon map, but it has no textures applied. So nothing that you see here is exactly what it would look like. Only the shapes are essentially what you'll see when in the final map. But they have to put textures on all of this, including all the structures too. They're just a uniform sort of dark browny grey colour, and the ground obviously is a sort of a light grey, and the sky is just a blue. So everything is going to be changed. The sky, the ground, the structures, everything will have textures and artwork applied essentially. So we're just seeing what the shape is. So it's a trench map. It's a map of trenches, has very little open space. It is not a very good map for snipers because there's very little vantage points. A sniper usually needs to cover beacons, and I don't think this map has many good vantage points where a sniper can cover more than 1 or 2 beacons maximum. And even then, the distances are so small that snipers will be easily taken out by brawlers that can just sneak close enough. So this game, there was only one red player, and he was inactive. So eventually, we just killed him and capped all the beacons. That was really just a tour of the map, a little bit of a tour of the map. So now we see gameplay with this new bot, and this new bot is, well, quite frankly, awesome. It is fast. Unlike any other bot in the game, there is no bot that is faster than this, and that includes all of the light bots. It has the firepower of a medium bot, the firepower of a Regatka, which, as you also know, is quite decent. 2 medium hard points packs a lot of firepower, especially the Terrans or the Orkans builds. They are the most effective weapon. So it delivers high firepower with high speed. The combination is very lethal. It's also extremely fun. It's one of these bots that I started just running one just to see how it would go, and I found gameplay with it was so much fun that I ended up putting 3 in my lineup as you see for these games, and really only needed 3 because they survived long enough. And eventually I just ran all 5 because they were just so much fun. There was no point running other bots. I was running Lancelots, but they felt so slow in comparison that I really wanted to run these guys. And these guys were taking out Lancelots, and well, here it takes out a half health Rhino quite easily. Yeah, basically you could engage just about any bot with a reasonable chance of success with this bot, because what you use with this bot is its speed as a defensive mechanism. Rather than using a shield, you can just jump around and essentially flank bots that have shields. You can break target locks with bots with, for instance, a Zeus by just jumping around them. It is, well, just about any bot gets clobbered when there's multiple opponents, and there's 3 of them there. But yeah. So it's not invincible, but realistically has so much. It packs so much power, and it's so fast and effective that the only concern I have for this bot is its effect on the game, and that is why would you ever run a light bot with these bots in the game? Because everything a light bot can do, these bots can do better. They can take beacons faster. They can defend beacons better. there really is no reason to have a light bot in the game if these bots were ever released like this. Secondly is the game dynamic. If you put these bots in the game, what's going to happen? Everyone that I've seen seems to love them. And my concern is that that's an indication that these bots are probably overly effective. They are too effective in the current form. And of course you love them. You love something that works. But I could see in the game that entire squads, clans running just these bots, and they'd attack you like a swarm. They'd be so fast, pack so much firepower that there's really nothing that you could have. There's no defense against the swarm of these bots. They basically outmaneuver every other bot in the game. They can outrun Orkans, all the missile weapons. Essentially, you have a hard time. For instance, the Carnage with Thunders can certainly take one of these bots out, but they're so fast that they can get a effective Thunder range and take the Carnage Thunder out at Terran range. It's a very effective bot, and I'm certainly saving my gold for when these hit the live server. And I think they will hit the live server because Pixonic has a history of releasing the bots they're testing in the test servers, because even though they're prototypes, but they also have a history of nerfing them too. The early prototypes are usually way more powerful than the eventual bot, and that we saw that with the Lancelot that came out built like a tank, and eventually they significantly nerfed the capabilities of the Lancelot to bring it in line with the other bots in the game, and they'll definitely be doing that with this bot too. The question is how much, because what this bot opens up is a new era of high speed gameplay. Being able to take beacons fast, defending beacons with these bots, and that's a good thing. And also the speed is fast enough for this bot that it can actually take out range bots. You can close the distance to range bots very, very quickly, and take them out. And I don't show any of this in this one because this map isn't really good for doing that. But I did it in other maps like Springfield. It's not difficult to take out range bots with these bots. And I think there are many skilled pilots in the game, and put this in the hands of a skilled pilot, and this thing becomes a lethal weapon. Believe me. So yeah, I believe it'll be nerfed. You won't hit like the map, won't hit the game like this. And my predictions for the nerfing will probably run along the lines of they'll nerf the health, which is not a big deal because you really don't need all the health that this thing has. But they'll also probably nerf the speed. The walking speed at 60 is too fast for the size category of this bot, which is probably a medium size category bot. So I think they'll probably drop that speed down to something like 50, and they'll probably drop the health down to something like 120. I think that's the sort of numbers we'll see, and I still think it will be effective bot, but we'll have to see just how effective it is when it's a little bit slower. But if they nerf the jump cooldown, then you have a real problem, because then it starts to become like a Regatka. And Regatka with a jump cooldown of 10 seconds is, well, most people don't run the rogues because they're not competitive. And so if they want to speed up the gameplay, they'll need to keep the fast cooldown of this bot, so the jump. Anyway, we'll wait and see. But I do expect this bot to hit the live server, and in some form. And however it does hit the live server, I'm hotly anticipating it, because I think this will change the game for the better. It'll change it towards faster pace, shorter range combat, which I think most people are looking forward to. So until the next one, ciao.